Hi, Unka. I hope you are well and you are blessed and you are safe. It's a blessing to still be alive and well during this time. So I hope wherever you are keeping well. I'm briefly going to touch on what we spoke about or the previous lesson, which was reading and writing time. And then we'll jump straight into today's lesson. Now, I'd mentioned that in time there are two types of systems of time. There's the 12-hour system and there's the 24-hour system of time. I also mentioned that in the 12-hour system of time rather, the time is divided into two parts of 12 hours each. I'll repeat that. In the 12-hour system of time, the time is divided into two parts of 12 hours each, meaning there is the AM and the PM. And I also said that AM stands for ante-meridian, meaning before noon. And then PM stands for post-meridian, meaning afternoon or midday. I also said that it is not really, important for you to know it or to know what AM or PM stands for, as long as you can know that if the time is in the afternoon it's PM and in the morning it is AM. So the AM, you indicate AM next to your time when it is 12 midnight until 11 in the morning. That's the AM section of the 12-hour system of time. Then as soon as 12 o'clock midday hits, then that's when the PM section of the 12-hour system of time starts. So from 12 midnight until 11 in the morning, then that's the AM section. And then from 12 in the afternoon right until 11 in the evening, that's the PM section. I also mentioned that it is important for you to know the difference between an analog clock, which is your typical round clock. I don't know if you were able to see that. And there's a digital clock. A digital clock is the one that has numbers. And then an analog clock is a clock that uses arrows to indicate time. That's just briefly what we spoke about. And like I said, if you need help with regards to the previous lesson, feel free to let me know and I'll assist you where I can. And I'm not sure if you guys are about to rust I'm not sure if you guys are about to preparing for your tests. Just need to get that information as well. So if there's anything you need help with, I'll gladly assist. Now today's lesson is very simple, straightforward and very short. It is ascending and descending order. Simply put in layman terms, simple terms, arranging numbers from the smallest to the biggest and arranging numbers from the biggest to the smallest. So I have a drawing board, not a drawing board, but I'm just going to show you what ascending order and descending order simply means. And I'm going to start with ascending order. Ascending order, like I had mentioned, is when you arrange your numbers from the smallest to the largest. Ascending order is when you arrange your numbers from the smallest to the largest. So I'm going to show you how you'd arrange your numbers again. These are your numbers. I just hope you can see. Yeah, this is better. These are your numbers. So you can see the smallest number here is 10, followed by 14, followed by 18, followed by 27, and then 36, and the largest number is 55. So when you arrange in ascending order, this is how your number line or your number pattern would look like. You start with the smallest, which is 10, and you end off with the largest number, which is 55. This is better. So your smallest number here is 10. This is ascending order, followed by 14, followed by 18, followed by 27, followed by 36, and the last number is 55. This is the ascending order. This is how you arrange your numbers from smallest to the largest. Very easy, straightforward, quick and easy to get a hold of, get a grasp of. And then yeah, like I said, ascending order is simply arranging your numbers from smallest to the largest. Ascending order up. This is how I used to do it, or this is how I figured it would be easier for you to know, or to know the difference between the two. So with ascending order, meaning we are going up. Can you hear the word ascending starts with a? So up, we are going up with our number line or with our number pattern. So descending order is the direct opposite of what ascending order is. It's very simple. Descending order is simply sorting out your numbers from the largest to the smallest. These are your numbers. Sorting out these numbers from the largest to the smallest. I hope you can see clearly. I'll just lighting is not my friend today. I hope you can see. Yeah, descending order is simply arranging your numbers from the largest to the smallest. So if you can look at these numbers here, okay, I'll read them out for you, and then I'll try and get a better picture or better lighting. The first number is 44, followed by 30, followed by 22, followed by 20, followed by 14, followed by 7, followed by 3, and the last and the smallest number is 1. So these are your numbers here. And you see it's 44, 30, 22, 20, 14, 7, 3, and the last number is 1. So with descending order, the trick is you sort out your number pattern from the largest to the smallest. So descending order, unlike ascending order, we are going the opposite way. So it's descending starts with D, so D for down. Ascending starts with A. I know A is not for up, but ascending up. Descending down. Ascending up, descending down. So that's basically the difference between the two. And then I'm going to show you how to identify which number is the largest between the two numbers. So I'm going to prepare a very small activity for you followed after this lesson, so it would be easier for you to then identify. If in fact it will help you to be able to sort out your numbers from the largest to the smallest and from the smallest to the largest. So you will be able to sort out your numbers in ascending order from the smallest to the largest, and in descending order from the largest to the smallest. Ascending up, descending down. Okay, so just a moment, let me quickly write and I'm going to quickly write down numbers that I want you to be able to, I'm going to use them as examples rather. So let me quickly write down this number here. Just a moment. These are my two numbers here. It's 455,371, and the second number is 455,824. So with these numbers, these two numbers here, the easier, or the I've identified a way that can help you to identify which number is bigger than the other, or which number is smaller than the other. So if you can see, the first three digits are the same. So in the number 455,371, we can see that 4 has a value of 400,000, 5 has a value of 50,000, this other 5 has a value of 5,000, this 3 has a value of 300, the 7 has a value of 70, and the last number, which is 1, has a value of 1. I'll repeat that again. Like I said, it's not really paramount or important for you to know the values, but I'm just going to show you how you can spot if this number is bigger than this one. So 400, or in the number file, 455,371. The 4 has a value of 400,000. The 5 has a value of 50,000. The 5 has a value of 5,000. The 3 has a value of 300. The 7 has a value of 70. And the 1 has a value of 1 or 10. So to spot the difference between, or to spot which number is bigger than the other, obviously the first 3 numbers are the same, as you can see. So it's not really you won't really identify which number is bigger than the other here, or which number is smaller than the other. But as soon as you cross over to here, you can see that the number 3 is obviously smaller than the number 5. So that's where you start seeing the difference between or knowing which number is bigger than the other. And then based on that, you can then start drawing your number pattern. Then if they say draw or construct these numbers or place them in ascending order, you know that ascending order is from the smallest to the biggest. So between these two, it is quite clear that this number at the top here is the smallest one. So you're going to start with this number, and then if there are any numbers in between, I'm going to show you that activity again. I'm going to send it to you again after this lesson, so you can see what I'm talking about here. So this is just to show you where you can see which number is bigger than the other, and then based on that, before you can start compiling your number pattern, you must first identify, in these two numbers, these first 3 digits are the same, so you cannot really see which one is goes first, or which one is bigger or which one is smaller. But as soon as you cross over to the first digits after these 3, then you can see that no, 3 is smaller than 8, or 8 is bigger than 3. So depending on the order they'd want you to place them in, either ascending or descending order, this is where you see which number is bigger than the other, or which number comes before the other. I just hope that was clear enough for you. And like I said, this video will be uploaded or sent to you, and you can watch it as many times as you can. And if there's a section of the lesson where you didn't understand, then you can just let me know, and I will help you wherever I can. That's the lesson for today. Very short, quick, to the point, and I hope there's valuable lessons that you have picked up. And yeah, stay well. I'm hoping this I'm not comfortable with not seeing you when we are talking, so I'm just hoping that things will go back to normal soon, and we will be able to see each other, and continue with what we've been doing whilst we are engaging with each other. Remember, I'm also learning as much as you are learning from me. So if you are going to school tomorrow, good luck, all the best, and keep well. Until next time.